I got 16 countries into 4 groups, and which team gets the most points will move on, and they'll win the whole thing. Who's gonna get it? Onto this track. The countries start going onto the top. So going to the bottom, they have to make it to the top without hitting the moving blue parts. Are they ready? Let's find out. And all the countries start to ascend up to the track. Who's going to get it? Oh, Ireland looks sorry. Yes, he does. Libya second. Who's going to be taking third? And it's still intense. Chad almost had in it. And it might be Jamaica. No, it's not. And it's actually Haiti. I did not recognise that. Alright, the rest of the countries now are claiming their spot. Yeah, as the rest of them. It's looking good for Team UK. We have 3 of them in the top 10. Other than England. They're doing pretty well. And the last country to complete the track is Nigeria, which leaves the last one to complete the track is England. Not really good for him, as he did pretty well in the first race. Alright, now, race 1 starts off with Team UK in the lead with 41 points. Caribbean has 38, North Africa 35, and Central Africa 24. Central Africa has to hurry up though. Alright, back to the race now. Alright, the countries are going down. They're going up, I should say. Oh, Algeria almost had, and Scotland is going to get it. Followed by Libya and Dominican Republic. And that's twice in a row that Libya placed second. The rest of the countries follow suit. But the rest, and some of them, a few of them are still stuck up there. But mostly ones from Team Central Africa. And this is looking good for Team Caribbean. There are 3 of them on the top 10. Yep. Team UK is also doing pretty good. They have 2 on the top 10. Which consists of Scotland and Ireland. There's a few more left. It's Nigeria and Algeria. And Wales as well. And England just making it. And Wales completes the track, and so does Nigeria. Unfortunately for Algeria, he places in last. Alright, now the Caribbean takes the lead, which places the UK in second. But the UK has really good players. We have seen them mostly in the World Cup, such as England and Wales. Mostly England, considering you saw them in the 2018 World Cup. Alright, now England looks to have the lead, but still a very tight one between him, Ireland, and Tunisia. And England's really struggling. And Ireland gets first again, followed by England. And we've got Dominica and Dominican Republic, the 2 Dominicas. And also Jamaica. This is good for both Team UK. This is good for both Team UK and Team Caribbean. The Caribbean's got 3 of their teams on the top 10, and the UK's got 3 of them. Wales is stuck up with them, with the others, which are mostly Central Africans. And man, this is not good for Nigeria. He's barely done anything in this race. Not looking good for him. And looks like Chad will be placing last. with all the memes of him becoming a Giga Chad. Alright, the Caribbean still leads the pack, but the UK is just 2 points behind. And if the UK plays their cards right, they could catch up to the Caribbean. And man, Central Africa not looking too good as well. They're down to last with 72 points. Not looking good for them. North Africa could catch up to the group as well. Then on to the next track, and this is a bit more of a harder track at this time, since you gotta avoid those moving blocks and also these wheel things that spin. So that's a thing you want to avoid. And there we go. The country's going down. Libya taking the lead. He's been doing pretty well in this race. Yeah, but now Algeria gets it. Yeah, because how all eyes on the UK if they want the champ to be beat. Alright, now looking up there, and Ireland once again dominating this race. He come down and places first. And that's the third time he has placed first in this race. Man, it's just like he's unstoppable. Man, I gotta send Ireland to a mental hospital after this race if he places first once again. And yeah, it's looking good for the UK. They've got 2 of their opponents on the top 10, and now 3. And looks like Wales will take second last. Niger placing last. He's been the best country for Central Africa, who hasn't been doing that well. Alright, and the UK have got their lead back. And man, Ireland has been doing pretty well in this race. If he could play his cards right, he could win this. But as long as the Caribbean can't find openings. And also we got another complex track. You just want to avoid losing your balance. This is the last race. So this is the country's last chance of gaining points. I don't think Central Africa can come back though. But the Caribbean might if they have Jamaica on their front. But Tunisia has the lead. He's been out of the spotlight for quite a while. Oh, yeah. And also Tunisia was bound there with Nigeria, but until Wales came up. Oh, a few countries have a chance. Oh, and we've got 2 countries falling off. Then Wales places third, Libya third, and the rest of the countries follow suit. And man, what happened to some of these countries? And man, Ireland placing in the bottom 10. That's unheard of these days. Hi everyone, this is a sneak peek of an upcoming championship of countries. There'll be 64 countries. Anyways, we'll be revealing the winner of this race that we did with the teams.